Hello and welcome back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial agent here on the world of Alderaan. We are looking for a financial backer to the Eagle's terrorist network. We have a name, this Denri Ale, and we have a potential location to get more information on him from the compound of House Alde, who are located in the Juran mountains. So that's our next destination. We've also been asked by Moff Serek to check in with Lord Stanelfool, who has a operation or an outpost just north of House Alde's compound. And if we were willing to check in with him, he may have some tasks for us to do. Either way, somewhere. Somewhere there's a mailbox. Lord Juran Fool, actually, regarding Lord Kalisa, who we killed down in the siege tunnel. Our mutual ally Moff Serek suggested I reward you further for your assistance against the lawless rebels who refuse to accept my house's right to the throne. I have enclosed an additional gift that I hope better reflects House Fool's gratitude. I also wish to offer my personal thanks for conducting yourself honourably against Lord Cedric Kalisa. I was willing to allow my former friend to be crushed beneath cold rock. Instead, you defeated him through a duel and showed me that we do not need to sacrifice our civility in order to claim the crown. Well, that's not really the lesson I was wanting to teach, but you're welcome, I suppose. So, let's be on our way now to the Juran Mountains. It's bright and early today when we're starting this session, so we may get a few pieces of our time on Alderaan complete today, depending on where my mood takes me. Within the Juran Mountains, there are two Imperial outposts. One to the north, where Stanelfool is located, and one somewhere maybe around here. With it being so early, the chances of encountering another player from the Republic faction is relatively small, but it was always going to be a small chance anyway. When we head towards the Galactic Valley, the final region here in Alderaan, we actually have to go past one of the Republic bases of operation where players of the Republic pick up various quests on their way to the Galactic Valley. So there's always a chance we may encounter a player. And the Republic have their own probe droids out and about. Yeah, there's always a chance later on that we'll encounter someone. Here's our outpost. Outpost Bolin. Right, let's see. Obviously, Lord Stanel Fool here to introduce ourselves.
Stanel Fool, I was told you wanted to see me.
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Killiks for days now, advisors from Droman Kaas. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Killiks. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing, risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Killiks don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here, giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Killiks would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners. I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisor.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
Willing to bankrupt himself for the return of his daughter. Now that is a father. Willing to do whatever he can.
Do you require medical attention?
Various things we can sell.
Be well.
Right. Looks like no one else wants to hand out any quests right now. Later on, there will be other NPCs, other quests available at that outpost. For now, let's get past the Killik Hive that we can see here. Head towards where we last located or were following the inspection team. I think we're on the right level.
You and me? Getting good.
So the reason we came down this way, through the hive I should say, is because we have an Imperial, well, the remains of an Imperial force.
Where are you? Come out. I know you're there, you brain-stealing vermin. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. Captain Asersha of House Thule. Can't speak now. Gotta keep an eye out. Killiks are everywhere. They'll turn us all into mindless drones to serve their hives. They must be stopped.
You think they're going to keep spreading?
Their numbers increase daily. They're trying to burrow into my thoughts. I know it.
Chaskruni dopat kurira do kanki kung. Chonki faguta jiho poda ji oto vokise. Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili mokranki.
Care to explain that?
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubola wawuni. Buka kampak nijit. tonka yiliska chanaga. Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño, lis di woto.
In that case, I'm in.
Chicos pa ini gudad iji liska chanaga wa. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Kill them all! Kill them with fire!
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
Yeah, sorry, so these were two members of
Let's
House
talk when you get the
Fool.
chance.
The captain maybe has seen a little too much. So we're trying to set up a maybe preventative sensor array. Keeping a closer eye on the Helix, but they got overran. So we need to rescue or recover the Imperial bodies and get their sensors from them. We also have a bonus mission to defeat 25 of the Galactic forces.
Alright, make me look good.
Quickly use our suppressive fire and smoothly take down a lot of these Killix quite quickly. It's not as if we really need the bonus mission experience, but we're well ahead of where we should be. At our current level, we should be doing the Shadow of Revan expansion. But, oh well. Hey. Conquest achievement there. For logging in successfully over, like daily over a number of days, I did get an item which boosts our conquest points by 50,000. I'm probably going to wait until the next reset in a few days, because that 50,000 will get us all these lovely items once again. No sense in using it now, I believe.
You and me? Getting good.
I don't think there's any bonuses for getting, say, like 500,000 conquest points. I don't think so, anyway. Okay, we need to find one more Cocoon Soldier. We need 3 more Helix to kill. we need to go back up to a major, either a major of the Empire or House Fool, up at Outpost Bolem. Let them know that we recovered the sensor array system. Before we head back, let's head into the mine. Look for that inspection team.
All right, make me look good.
Yeah. Grizzly.
You and me? Getting good.
A bonus mission here, defeat 15 of the Keelik forces, including the Joiners. Actually starting to get some decent drops. Curious. Should be getting them. I'm trying to think if I should be actually getting these drops for where we are. But
Bless you. In the name of the Emperor.
in the name of the Emperor, indeed, you are welcome.
Rise and shine.
Oh, we're still in combat.
You saved my life.
On the positive side, unlike the House Organa guerrillas and their cave system, this is a phased instance, which means the enemies aren't respawning behind us, which is always good news.
have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
I'm looking for Stanel Thul's daughter.
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as new child of the Ukanuku nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
I'm here to get you out of this.
You are mistaken. We are not here against our will. We have joined the kind. There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger, where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanel Thul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Come with me, or die along with every Killik here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. Daria Thul has been joined. And, as we know, even if she was joined against her will, once they are joined, they feel happy? Blissful? Content in being one with the Killik hive mind. Let's go report our somewhat success.
Figure to run a planet like this, you've got people slaving and freezing to death year-round. Nobles drink, workers bleed.
Yeah. You'd think on Alderaan they'd be a bit more civilized about it, but no, it's the same world over. Kaleo, be polite.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
She may still recover. Be patient with her.
I only wish I could have protected her.
General Thul, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence.
Oh.
It was no accident those Killiks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
How did you learn that?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
I suggest we make sure their plan doesn't work.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a baradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thul lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
I won't let them get a direct shot in.
Just before the Killiks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thul.
So, that's where our first mention of House Ulgo has turned up. Boris Ulgo, former Republic Special Forces officer. He basically left the Republic along with some of his own, I suppose, elite soldiers, and saw what was happening, was probably disgusted that the former House Pantia heir, or the Queen, had decided to pull away from the Republic, which is why he's forcefully claimed the crown with his military might and obviously the armaments he claimed from the Republic.
Once you've entered the launch codes, leave the area immediately.
It seems Holgo have... We learned through our time here, both as a player of the Empire and the Republic, that House Holgo have ways and means of provoking the Helix into acting against some of the other noble houses.
Please use all products only as intended.
Keep those two just in case.
Be well.
I see. Similar.
I have what you wanted.
I heard the explosions. I hope those monsters burned alive. We'll remember this service when House Thul takes the throne.
Okay, so, yeah, the mage is a member of House Thul. Makes sense. Judging by his armor. Okay, so, House Olgo has a base of operations nearby with that beradium explosive. Guess they were planning to sneak it into Kamos and House Thul territory. But we're gonna go set it off prematurely.
Current status: enraged. Systems destabilizing. Mission objective incomplete. All supporting units are offline. Failure is not within mission parameters. This unit requests assistance.
What's going on here?
Complying. This unit was one of several Special Forces assault droids. Mission parameters: eliminate Olgo stronghold defenses. Current mission status: impossible. Extensive damage to this unit requires core shutdown. All supporting units have been destroyed. Requesting assistance.
How badly do we need that Olgo stronghold taken?
This is a multi-phased assault. If this unit's mission fails, Thul and Imperial military losses will be severe. Elimination of Olgo defenses allows Stronghold to be secured by Imperial allies. Slaughter of Olgo also avenges this unit and all offline units.
It just so happens that the Olgo stronghold is a stronghold we need to assault for Operation Sunshower. So we need to disable the communications generator, disable one of the House Olgo supply ships, and plant a beacon to allow airstrikes to attack the anti-air guns, which seems confusing, shall we say, but right, this is probably a way to the stronghold, but we're actually going to go this way. We're going to go along the very, very long way round. Do we have a bonus mission?
You and me? Getting ready.
Yes, we do. To defeat 25 of House Olgo's forces.
Let's talk when you get the chance.
Ah, yes. Sorry, Kaleo. Keep accidentally clicking on her, and I know she wants to have a conversation.
Rise and shine.
Oh, we have a colonel. Hey. Nice high-ranking target for us here. Oh, bloody hell. Hey, level 59. We gained our next utility point. We have now access to the heroic tier. We'll pop ourselves into this fortress entrance. Because I don't think there's any enemies respawning. Yeah, I don't think there's any respawning enemies here behind us. So, let's have a look. Level 60 gets us our next passive buff. Ooh, new skill. Imperial Preparation. Immediately finishes the active cooldown of evasion, countermeasures, shield probe, cover pulse, and entrench. Basically, all of our very important evasive abilities. Very useful. Awesome. So, meanwhile, we have 8 new abilities to learn, or potentially to learn. We have Executioner, Flashbang and Maim. Grant Executioner, allowing your next takedown to be used regardless of target's remaining health. That's not so important now because we have Cull, which does the same thing. Controlled Chaos for every target initially affected beyond the first. Diversion grants a charge of Chaos, increasing your armor penetration. I'm not using Diversion too much. It'll be useful in flashpoints when enemies have more health. At the moment when we use Diversion here, everyone's already dead because we're using our suppressive fire. Defensive Safeguards. I mean, it would be good in PvP. Adding that extra armor penetration against multiple other players who have more health. Fair enough. Defensive Safeguards. When Ballistic Shield is activated, you gain a charge of Defensive Safeguards. For each enemy inside your... That's our Ballistic Shield, isn't it? Yeah. So for each enemy inside, we gain extra damage reduction. In addition, while inside your shield, you heal for 1% of your maximum health every second, and you are immune to being pulled or knocked back. Right, okay. So we get 1% healing. We can probably pop down our cover to get that 2%. It's not bad. Not bad, actually. We have Pillbox Sniper. Reduces the cooldown of Entrench by 15 seconds. And our Knockback knocks back targets an additional 5 meters, which is awesome. We have Tactical Retreat. Our Covered Escape heals you for 10% of your maximum health, which is our roll. We're really using that more to get into combat than to get out of combat. But a 10% heal's pretty good. Reduces all area of effect damage taken by 60% when Entrench is active. Right. That's pretty decent. We're not using Entrench so much, but at level 75, at the moment the cooldown is at 1 minute. We can take it down to 45 seconds, and I think at level 75 we can take it down to 30 seconds. So we can practically always have Entrench active. That would be really good. We have Deployed Shields. Reduces all damage taken while in cover by 5%. Also reduces the cooldown of our ballistic shield. And then finally, over-prepared, which reduces the cooldown of our Imperial preparation by 45 seconds. And when we activate it, we gain extra damage reduction. Right. Okay. I think we'll take the knockback for now. But Siege Bunker is probably what I will next grab at level 67.
Alright, make me look good.
I mean, at level 75, we're going to be... I'll probably switch. Actually, I'll do it now. Evasion's good. Chance to dodge melee and range attacks by 200%. But it's only 3 seconds. I mean, we can make it last 5 seconds with tactical retreat. Plus that 10% heal. Yeah, we... That extra 5% damage could be really good. But 5 seconds of evasion. We'll see. Meanwhile, we need to find the House Ulgo supply ships. Might as well grab the security chest while we're here. Haven't played with... We're getting a lot of, like... Well, we're getting some crafting materials. I'm not really gathering. There's a lot of points on the minimap, like scavenging, where I could be grabbing a lot more supplies for crafting. But I haven't done any major crafting in this game for 6 years, maybe. I'm not really a crafter in a lot of my MMOs, I'll be honest. Like in Final Fantasy XIV, I do a lot of mining, and I sell a lot of the mining resources I gather.
Alright, make me look good.
I do have blacksmithing, so I could craft things, but it would probably be the same in this game. I'd rather turn my brain off and gather items for like 5-6 hours that will sell and put them on the auction house. Then maybe try and grab all of the required materials to make some of the endgame armor. Speaking of, with the latest patch, I wonder if they've... I don't think they've upped the item modifications. Like that, the current highest level item modifications available. I'll have to go check that out. Either way, I'm getting myself distracted. Let's plant this airstrike beacon. There's the bonus mission complete. Oh, well, sorry. There's the mission for the droid complete, I should say. Let's go enter the Ulgo stronghold and prematurely detonate that bomb. to the base we go. We have a bonus inside the stronghold. We'll defeat 15 of House Ulgo's forces once again. Last but not least, this Ulgo security droid, which I do think counts towards the bonus mission. Yes, it does. Yes, the explosive. Let's put in the detonation codes and run like hell. Cleo, thank you. Seal the doors. Handy. Right, let's go report our success once again.
To run a planet like this, you've got people slaving and freezing to death year-round. Nobles drink, workers bleed.
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
Your heroism will serve as an inspiration for the rest of my career.
I'm proud to have served the Empire.
The Ulgos have retreated to mourn their casualties. Perhaps I should do the same.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
Dathis Elgin. Very well. Ooh, decorated targeter's gear. Right, okay. I guess that's the armor set here. Oh, someone mentioned I should keep an eye on the armor set here from Alderaan. Right, okay. Decorated armor set. Decorated target set. Okay, I'll try and keep that in mind. It just jumped back into my head now, actually. Someone mentioned it earlier in the series.
The Ulgo threat has been handled. The Empire should be able to take the stronghold soon enough.
This unit expresses its thanks to the Imperial. Current status, relieved. Offline units have been avenged. Commencing core shutdown.
Okay. So, Dathis Elgin is at the next Imperial base, south in the Juran Mountains. But we need to hit House Alde. Seemingly they may be prepared even for a stealth or infiltration mission. We may need to shoot our way through, but we need to access their records, see what they know of Denri Ale, see where Denri may be located. Obviously we have the Baron Cortez looking for us as well. So, the Imperial Intelligence officer there mentioned House Rist. We mentioned them on the way to Alderaan. The House of Assassins who lend their trained operatives out for favours from the other noble houses. Alright. House Alde is actually friendly to players of the Republic. The players of the Republic, I think apart from the smuggler, don't need to be here. And the compound is actually fairly large. Smugglers only need to enter the southern part of the base of operations. But, as I say, there's a small chance of a faction player being here. As I say, but it would be friendly to a player of the Republic. Let's see if we can, okay, you're patrolling. Say that's where we need to be. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get through this without some form of combat, unfortunately. If this soldier was on... Oh, we have a patrolling gunner once again. I wonder if I can... I shouldn't really be worrying about their lives so much, but... Oh, crap! Got myself stuck. Just seeing if I can infiltrate. Right. That gunner's kind of exactly where I need to be. I might be able to sneak past... I should have maybe went higher and got behind the mountain here. Right, in we go. These records consist of appointment calendars, logs of financial transactions, meeting transcripts, and personal notes from Denri Ale's time as a mediator. There's a few journal entries that catch our attention. Meeting with the Mindak family from Droman Cass. The Mindak family. House Organa and House Renair agree to charitable donations. Broken Valley Relief Fund to Balmora. At C's suggestion, cancel next week's summit at full. Darth Jadis assassinated, bigger than expected. Glad summit was cancelled. Arrange charitable gifts in response to charity. Meet with EE to arrange future visit. Ask about privacy concerns. C suggests secrecy. C. No major names were mentioned, but we can provide this information to our diplomatic corps. contact here. You may be able to narrow down suspects for us. This place it's looking a lot more active now.
Agent, it's good to see you. Yes, we apologize. The nest has been invigorated by star dancing. If you could smell the pheromones, you'd understand our restlessness.
Having trouble controlling the Killiks?
There's nothing to be concerned about. The hive is growing, and we all benefit. We even have a gift for you. These orbs contain white membrosia, rare nectar produced by our givers. Pull back the wax and sip. You'll find it gives strength and healing.
You sure it's safe for humans?
The membrosia alone won't make you a joiner in these quantities. In any case, how's the search for Denri ale?
I found records in the older estate, but I'm not sure what to make of them.
This is perplexing. It looks like Ale funded the destruction of the Dominator and the assassination of Darth Jadus. But the rest is very odd. Have you shown this to Baron Pear?
I was just on my way.
Of course. We appreciate being kept apprised. We know you're under no obligation. We'll be on alert, should you need anything else. The nest embraces our unity.
White membrosia orbs. Okay, onwards to Baron Cortez. See if they can make any sense of the records from House Alde. I wonder if they'll ask how we managed to gain the gain these records. Because that could be another awkward conversation. I'll just say Cleo can be very convincing.
Welcome back. I'll let the Baron know you're here.
My dear, you shouldn't concern yourself with trifling details.
I am concerned. This house needs all I can give, not just my gardening skills.
Enough, we'll speak later. Ah, the mercenary captain. I hope you're enjoying your visit to Alderaan. But if you're here about Denri Ale, I must disappoint. I've been gathering information, yet I cannot locate him with any certainty.
This data from House Alde might help.
These records, they are the pieces of a puzzle my own sources left incomplete. It appears that some weeks ago, Master Ale arranged a secret meeting with House Rist. That meeting is doubtless occurring as we speak.
I'm not familiar with that house.
House Rist is a stain upon the nobility. A house of slayers and poisoners. I suggest you wait for Denri Ale's return. A month, perhaps 2. Don't earn the Rist assassins' ire by interfering in their affairs.
Unfortunately, my mission is urgent.
I admire your energy, but these games should be played with caution. Confronting Rist will do no good. Now, I must cut this discussion short. I have other matters to attend to. See to our guest, my lady. Make certain Cortes' hospitality remains second to none.
I'm sorry about my husband. He's a busy man, and a brave one. Just not brave enough to confront the House Rist.
Care to explain that?
Everything the Baron said about Rist is true. They are a stain on society, and a foe of Cortes. We live in fear of their blades. But you found our lost patrol, stole Denri Aile's records.
You have no idea the things I can do.
I can imagine. The Baron won't listen to my ideas. But you could show him the meaning of bravery. You could show all the houses that defying Rist isn't hopeless. Find Denri Aile, fight the assassins, change things for all of us.
I won't fail, I promise.
Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. You know, it's a long journey. Join me in my chambers? We could get something to warm you before you go.
I think the Baron might get the wrong idea.
And we wouldn't want that. I'll leave you alone. I'd warn you to be careful, but I know you will be.
You know, I know we're being played, but we need to get the House Rist nonetheless. Yeah. I have a feeling we're walking into a trap here. And not just because it's House Rist, of course. But, oh well, so be it. Get ourselves over to Outpost Bolan, and then we will take a break from there, I suppose.
Do you require medical attention? Be well. Ready for departure.
We'll take a break once we get to this outpost once again, and when we come back in the next video, or the next part, we will be travelling south through the Juran Mountains to reach this Daphis Elgin and see how else we can assist with the Imperial annexation of Alderaan. Seems Daphis Elgin also has a mention of House Rist. That's absolutely fine by me.
The Killick Mounds appear to be placed strategically. Did you read my latest report?
I did. 20 pages of anthropological nonsense and not one new weapon design. You were brought here to help destroy these bugs, not conduct a science project.
But they're fascinating creatures, sir. If I had one to dissect, I could...
This is war. Tell me how to win, or I'm shipping you back to Drummond Cast.
Yes, these bugs are fascinating. Yes, tell me how to kill them, that's all I want to know. Which, in fairness, is kind of what we really do need to know as well. Oh, we have House Alde in the background there. So, thank you once again for joining me here with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time, when we learn more about House Rist and hopefully find Denri Aile at their compound. More likely than not, we're walking into a trap, and we'll see who's tried to spring it on us. Either way, once again, thank you for joining me sincerely, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Till then, take care, bye bye now.